Hey everybody, I wanted to update you on the second day. Day two. Yesterday was the surgery. Today was my first full day at home, and right now I'm at the 24 hours from the surgery time. Um, and sorry about the low production values. It's a little hard to do stuff, but I wanted to get these videos out every day, and uh, um, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Um, I wanted to tell you about what today has been like. There's a little bit more soreness today. And what I mean by that is like when I put weight on it, when I'm, using my cane to go around in my trailer, there's some pain in my thigh. And there's some pain in my thigh when I palpate it, if I touch it. And the pain ranges from a 2 to maybe a 5 at the most. And I think 5 is probably exaggerating. So it's low level of pain. When I'm resting like this, let me just show you. Hang on. This is the typical arrangement. I've got these devices that squeeze the my calves. This is a strap where I can just lift my leg with the strap. But each leg it just squeezes to keep the blood flowing. And then I have a frozen gel to keep the leg cold. And so far, Cheryl checked my leg yesterday, and she didn't see any swelling or any heat around the incision site, which is like, the incision site is like right, let me see, get my hand on it. It's right here. It's right there on the top of my thigh. So you can see I have a pillow underneath the leg, and when I completely lean back in the recliner here, it elevates the leg slightly above my heart, and that's what the doctor wanted. Now, then I go over to the bed there. George has been in the bed all day. That's another artifact of today. Dottie was taken off the bed because we were concerned Dottie wasn't drinking any water, so Dottie's down there. But since last night, the two of them have been inseparable. They were inches from each other all night in the bed and all morning this morning, which is totally unlike them. And I'm convinced it's because they sense that something's just not right. So, either by scent or however animals, our pets, perceive the world. So I'm not ready to go outside. I do have a walker, but you can't really use the walker very safely in the desert. I did really well in the hospital with it, and I doubt I'll use it very much. I do have a cane. Hang on, I'll show you the cane. The cane, if you're interested in the cane. Here's the cane. And it's got one of those things you can set it on the ground. So it stands up. It stands up so you can grab it. And that's really good for leverage when I basically move from here to the bathroom and from here to the fridge and to the windows. And that's pretty much it. I'm not moving around a lot. As the days goes by, the surgeon said, if you hardly do anything those first few days, that's okay. 72 hours is going to be the worst for you. After 72, try to get out and walk more, move around more. As days go by, move more and more, but certainly don't try to overdo it in those first few days. And I've got medications to keep the clots down, and then I have those things on my leg that keep squeezing it, and that's on my legs at least 8 hours a day. Pain level, the highest it's been is an exaggerated 5. So I'm going to say 2 to 4 or 1 to 4 would be the pain level. And when I'm lying on here's the thing. I'm not sleeping. I'm not sleeping much at all. If I got 3 hours of sleep last night, I'd be surprised. And it's not due to pain. It is due to when you have a hip replacement, sleeping on your side is not a smart option at all. You need to sleep on your back with your elevated. And if you're a back sleeper to begin with, that's great. I'm not. I've never slept on my back. So, and if you're in the recliner, I spent the first half of the night, I was in the recliner till about 1, and it started getting uncomfortable. So I moved over to the bed, and the bed was pretty easy to get into because, you know, it's high off the ground. So my butt kind of, if I stand in front of it, my butt is right at the top of the bed. And there's a little stool I have there that you probably saw when I showed you George on the bed, that I can put down, or it'll get me a little higher to get on the bed. And I use that strap to pull up the bum leg, put a pillow under there. And it's very comfortable. There's no pain at all, but it's really hard to sleep. But my theory is that after a few nights, I will get used to sleeping on my back, and I'll start having a good night's sleep. So that is today. And the ladies, Cheryl is taking real good care of me. I mentioned her before. She went to the pre-op meetings with me. Cheryl was a head nurse in a hospital in Vietnam during the Vietnam War. So she's taking good care of me, and I'm listening to and minding everything that she says. And she's just a real godsend for me. And all of you, with all the comments, are really supportive, and I really appreciate that. And hopefully, you know, my experience will encourage others to follow my footsteps, because it's been no fun walking around with severe hip arthritis for 2 years. And I'm looking forward to the recovery. I'll do another video tomorrow. Take care.